ago, you were just smiling, talking about this cookie you were eating, and I'm glad to see you smile after a fight because you're so hard on yourself. I mean, what is it about your competitive nature that doesn't allow you to enjoy a victory on UFC 300 opening the pay-per-view?
No, I think that for me, the most important thing isn't the result of the fight. It's how I get there. And so I didn't really do all the things that I wanted to do in that fight. And there were a lot of things to improve on, look back on. But at the end of the day, I think that's a blessing. And it's only gonna help me in my development and improving as a fighter. And so, I'm appreciative of the adversity and just more so frustrated with myself that I feel like I didn't handle business the way I wanted to, basically.
What would you have done differently?
I think just being more patient, setting things up. I got into a little bit of a brawl at the beginning. I think I hit him with one good shot and, kind of wanted to land some bigger shots. But what I just need to keep reminding myself in my mind and in training is that I have to do the little things first and set everything up. And there's just a lot of things to improve on and do better. So yeah, that's just how I've always been, just very critical of myself because, like I said, it's not about the result, it's how I get there.
Was there any part of you that was nervous? I know you're used to the bright lights. I mean, you've competed, on the world stage for a very long time. But was there anything different in terms of anxiety?
I wouldn't say anything different. There's always nerves anytime you go compete. People that say that they're not nervous, I think are just faking. But I think everybody's nervous for I'm going to get in a fight in front of millions of people. So you're going to be nervous. But I think what separates me is I don't really get nervous about being nervous. I feel like I just accept it, and like you said, I've been there, and it's not anything new to me. And I feel like something that made that apparent is as the fight continued, I think the gap was widening. I was starting to put it on that guy, and had I not finished him when I did, I think that I would have just continued to widen, and I would have he wasn't going to make it the full 3 rounds for sure.
But he did last longer than a lot of your opponents do. I mean, was it good for you to also see some of those challenges?
Absolutely, yeah. I think that obviously initially it's frustrating, but the further removed I get from the fight, I think the better I feel about it, and that's going to be just massive for me in my development and improvement, and just feeling that resistance in the cage, right? Because you can feel it in training, and I spar and train with the best guys in the world, but to feel it in the cage is different, and so I appreciate that for sure.
In the lead up to this one, you had some time off. You all right?
You just got poked in the eye.
Oh, I didn't see it. I thought it was something I did. In the lead up to this one, you had some time off in order to just really work on the skill set. Is that something you want to do again? Do you want to get right back into competition?
I'm ready to get right back. Yeah, for me, I think that in the next few months, I would love to get another fight. I got a 4-day layoff from the commission, so has to be next week, I guess. But yeah, I feel good. I feel like I want to. I obviously took that long layoff, and that was for developmental purposes. And now, I think the most important part for my development is getting more fights. And so whoever, the UFC decides to give me, then let's make it work. And, I want to fight again soon.
Listen, you want to fight? We want to watch. Bo Nickal, congratulations.
Thank you.
Glad to see you smile.